So this season has been a bit of a whirlwind so far. How are you feeling about it?
Strangely, I feel good.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I feel good. I'm not that anxious or nervous. Like, we have the reunion coming up soon, and normally I would be a mess, but I feel good. I kind of know where I stand with everything.
Okay.
And
Is that a weird feeling going to the reunion like that?
Because for me, it's a weird feeling because I always go in. I always have kind of second guessed myself and gone in and have not really had strong convictions about how I feel, or I've not wanted to express them. But this year, I feel very strong for some reason, and watch me crumble at the reunion. You never know, but I do. I think I kind of realize that it's not the end of the world if something bad happens.
That's true, and that must be a good feeling, because I know that you've opened up about your struggles in the past, and not feeling good enough and things like that.
Yeah.
So it must feel good to being like, you know what, I got this. I can go and do this.
I do. It's strangely nice. Like, I'm like, oh, I wonder how other people feel. It's very nice. It's very different, but it's really nice.
Have you talked to any of the other girls before going into the reunion?
I talk to Brandy almost every day. Carrie Brittingham, I talk to her a lot. The only person I really haven't, I haven't talked to Leanne lately. Deandra, occasionally, everyone's just kind of busy, I feel like. And then I've not spoken to Cameron since Fashion Week.
Okay.
At all. So she's kind of the one person I feel like I have stuff to talk about, and from the season, but we don't speak at all. So she'll be the one person that I'm not really nervous to see her. I'm just excited to kind of get past this chapter of our friendship, whether it's move forward or stay where we are. It's fine either way.
How are your kids doing?
They're amazing. They're really good. They're home with Travis right now, and they're thriving and just rambunctious, fun boys.
Yeah, and getting ready for the holidays.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
What's on your Christmas list?
There's actually this picture that I saw in New York, and it's of Audrey Hepburn, and it's super cute, and I kind of want it for my closet. So either that or a pair of earrings. But there's this picture, and I think he kind of figured out where to get it.
Nice.
But I passed it and took a picture, and but I'd like to have that. That's my bucket list Christmas gift.
I love that.
Yeah.
Is he a big romantic? Does he kind of go above and beyond?
Much more so than I do, yeah. Like, he's very romantic. He's very good at gifts. He's very thoughtful. It's amazing to be married to somebody like that, but I'm not, I'm probably definitely not as much as him, so I have to step it up a lot,
Yeah, it's so crazy to me that, in all of the Housewives franchises, there have been a lot of divorces. A lot of marriages have not made it, but you guys are still going strong.
Yes.
Was there ever a point where you guys were like, okay, you know what, maybe we shouldn't do this anymore, maybe we should just take a step back and focus on the family, or has this not affected your marriage at all?
Oh, no, it's definitely affected the marriage. We go to marriage therapy. We go to counseling, and it works, and it helps, and I'm really lucky that Travis doesn't mind the invasiveness that a camera in your face can bring. Yeah. And he doesn't really care what people think of him, so there's not a lot of, I don't feel like he's bitter that I'm putting him in a position where he's on camera. I think he's supportive, he loves me, and we make the decision every year as a family. So if I do get asked back, it's not just my decision, it's my children, my husband, because they're all involved and affected at the end of the day.
Sure, and the boys are getting older, and they probably, have the cameras kind of become a norm to them now?
So you don't see my kids as much as probably other people's, because they're both in school, and they both are in sports, and to be completely honest, I give them the option when they get home. Do you want to do this, or do you not want to do it? Yeah. And if they don't want to do it, I don't make them, because it's their life, and I feel like at 8 and 10 they have that choice.
Sure.
And I just never want to be somebody who my children lose respect for, or I lose a close relationship because I put them on camera, So for me, I just want them to be as involved as I am.
No, definitely. I think that's really important. And I love that you opened up about going to marriage counseling, because I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, everything's fine, but it's good to be open and honest about stuff like that.
Yeah, no, everything's hard.
Yeah, it is.
Marriage is hard, and I think, I don't think it's easy, especially with children. I think it takes a lot of work and effort, and I think it's a choice you make every day, and we make a choice to stay together and to fight through everything that's hard, and I'm proud of that, and I think anything worth fighting for is something you should be proud of.
Definitely. So you were doing something really great around the holidays this season, right? You and Travis are teaming up for your charity.
Yeah, so we have a charity within our company called Hollman Helps. One part of it is we put our employees, their families through college, and then we expanded it this year. We're doing $100,000 locker room makeover for one deserving high school within the U.S., anywhere within the U.S., and I'm just looking for high schools applicants, and it's 100% free. We go in, make everything, set everything up, and we do the top lockers in the world. We do like Cub Stadium, Cowboys, like you name it, we do it. So it'll be fantastic, but it's just a kind of a passion project we wanted to do.
How are you going to pick the winner?
You know what? We're going to kind of pick our top 3 favorites and then probably have, you know, like do a voting or something. That way it's very fair, because if it was a Texas school, people would be like letting us have it. So I want I want it to be very fair. So I'm going to try to make it as fair as possible. Yeah. That way it's just not us choosing.
Definitely. Why is it so important for you and Travis to give back?
I mean, I think whenever you've been very blessed, it's your obligation, and also it should be such a gift to give back to others. I've not always had financials, you know, I've not always had a lot of money. I very much lived paycheck to paycheck before I met Travis. So for me, I have empathy for people who are kind of in that same place that I was in. Yeah. And a lot of my family's still in that same place. So I think to give back is, you know, is a bigger gift than what you're giving others.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And why high school?
You know, because I think a lot, especially the struggling schools, I think a lot of the kids don't really have a lot of nice new things that they can be proud of. And I want them to have a space where they're just excited about and proud of, and that they can put their stuff in and just know that, just feel really special and know that somebody cared about them that they've never met.